Hello and welcome to Good HeadSpace. This is episode 9, I think, and my name is Radhika. I'm your host, and today I have maybe my first friend in Delhi comedy scene.
Okay,
for
thank
sure.
God. That was too much pressure.
I know.
That was too
Because I was just
much.
thinking of Kanis, who's definitely one step before you, but I met her right before I sort of started performing in India. But Raghav Mandava is here, everyone. Welcome, Raghav. Is
You
it
know,
Mandava or is it Mandava?
Mandava.
Mandava.
I was just about like I love you so much. I've just never bothered to correct
Yeah,
you
you
about.
never, you always say Mandava.
Yeah, and I correct everyone about
Where
how.
did I come up with this from? Because I'm sure no
Eh,
one else
Ma-
calls you this.
Because so there are two like apparently there are two Mandavas or
Okay.
Mandava is from south.
Oh, that's
Mandava
why I
is for
say that.
Rajasthan. Yeah.
You are now a dad.
Yes.
However, you are a dad of a girl.
Yes.
So I'm guessing you're not going to tell her you are ugly and you are skinny, so you better build a personality, but you're going to do some version of that.
I mean, like, I'll tell you very honestly, like, she's a gorgeous baby, and no, nobody's gonna.
Wait, so 1 second, how old is she right now?
9 months. Going to be 9 months in 3 days.
Okay, so now you have a beautiful baby girl.
Yes.
Yes, and let me ask you this. Why did you have a kid? I'm just so used to be asking why I don't have children that I feel like I have to ask everyone who has children why. Because it's a big thing.
It's a very big deal. Then one day she just went like, you know what? Something from within is calling. Then I took 3 years to say yes.
Because it was not calling from within of you.
Yeah, because I'm a guy,
Because
dude.
you're
I
a
wanna,
man.
like animalistically, I want to just
Yes.
fucking leave, right?
Yeah.
Like, but, like, it took me 3 years to say yes because I had to be comfortable with the decision that my life is no longer mine.
Stay off my dick.
No, my life is no longer mine.
Yes.
That was the main, like, I don't want to be one of those parents who continues being the same person post-child. Those people worry me.
Also, it's wise of you to have known that, oh my God, I'm going to have to become a
my life
different
is
person.
not mine till she's 17, 18. And even after that, it's not. But like, it's not. Like, I live for somebody else now.
Having a child has to change who you are.
Has to.
Because I agree with you. If it doesn't change who you are,
It's very worrying. It's very worrying. Like,
I'm the same exactly like when I before.
oh man, I feel sorry for your child.
Right?
Like, I totally feel sorry for your child. Because you're still stuck in that sense of personal glory.
Yeah.
And I liked what Pratyush Chaubey said.
What is
He said कि, like I'm going to say it in Hindi then, he's like जो अपने यूनिवर्स का सेंटर ना होना ना उसमें एक सुकून है. Like there's a freedom in not being the center of your own universe.
You know something? In a very small way, and we've discussed this before, dogs are not children and
Yeah.
children are not dogs.
Yes.
And I find it odd when people are like, it is as hard being a parent of a dog as it is
Bro,
being a child. It's just not. I
I've
have
had-
9. I have 9 dogs, and it's still not as hard. I
Yeah.
know. There is a reason I have 9 dogs and 0 children because I know that would have been harder, whatever.
Yeah.
For me personally, anyway.
Yeah.
But I will say one thing. I wake up in the morning and I've given myself a task, and my task is to jump right out of bed, prepare 3 dog meals, and go on the street and feed them to 3 dogs that don't belong to me. They're street dogs,
Yeah.
and with all of this brouhaha, I want to keep an eye on the
Yeah.
general population around my
Yes.
building, okay? And there are some days I don't want to do it, but I still get up and go because, yes, what you just said is it takes me out. Just for that short period of time and just for a minute, it just gives me that glimpse into a
Yes.
universe that is not with me at the center.
Yeah.
And it does, and I stay in that place for about the half hour that it takes
So
to do
that
this
half
job.
hour is now my entire existence.
Correct. It's exactly.
Like,
yes.
I get that, right? Like it's a selfless thing.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if it's selfless or selfish.
It is kind of selfish because I am doing it so that I don't exist in my head for that half an hour. I am doing it for me. It may be helping with his,
It's both. Like,
whatever.
even,
It's
like,
both.
I
but
like what, I don't know if like Buddha said this or whatever. Like
I don't think having children is selfless.
it's
And I
selfish.
don't think it, yeah, and I
It's
don't
very-
think this dog thing of mine is selfless either. I'm just saying it takes my head out of the space where I am number one for that period
yes,
of time.
Yes,
That's
100%. That
That's
was
it.
the thing that. So,
Buddha.
like he
Buddha.
said, yeah, he was saying, like in Buddhism, there is this thing that even selfless people are selfish because they're doing it to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
Like, and you should know that truth about
Yes.
selflessness.
Yes.
Right. It's a good thing you're doing,
Yeah.
but please keep in mind,
Yes.
you're doing this because it makes you feel better.
Don't have spiritual superiority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, don't be like,
Yeah.
like, you know. But where was I with the like having
The saying about being in the center of your universe.
yeah, not being the center. I've been an artist
Yeah.
my whole career.
Yeah, and we're all so much the center of our own universe.
Yes, and like I was having a conversation with a friend recently, and I was talking about like job opportunities and this and that and everything. He's like, just do what you like, man. And I'm like, that is over as a thought. I've done that for 15 years. That I just did what I like. Now, I gotta set her up.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Right.
So it does become about another person, and it is a huge decision to make. And I think that a lot of people who are not us are primed to make that decision from a very young age. So, I have friends who, got married in their 20s, and even if they didn't get married in their 20s, got married in their 30s, whatever it is, children were the next logical step.
Yes.
And they weren't going to go hook up or marry somebody for who that was not the same thing.
Yes.
And those guys or those women all had a very particular way of living their lives.
Yes.
Even if they were artists, I found.
Yeah.
Whereas I think for someone like me, certainly. So how old were you when you became a dad?
38. Just turned 38.
So you just turned 38.
Yeah, it's a bad time to do it.
And when did you get married?
I got married in COVID because,
but how old were you?
I was 5 years ago, so 33, 34.
Okay, so 33, 34, and then you waited 3 years-ish, and then you had the baby. Okay,
Yes.
Go on.
Because, so...
Got married in COVID.
Yeah, I got married in COVID because I didn't want to get married.
Yeah.
I thought...
I'm a free spirit.
Not free spirit.
I'm
You know what the
joking.
thing is? Like, I've been with her for 20 years,
Yeah.
right? So free spirit is not
Girl,
the
what's
thing.
going to change if we get married?
My thing is like, there was just a certain thing in knowing I could leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, listen, the guys who leave women with 3 children, I mean...
Yeah, you can always...
Leaving
You can always leave.
Yeah.
Like, that's also the dumb thing. But, like, it's also this thing of, like, I just want to know that I'm not...
Yeah.
Like, now I have to get a lawyer involved, right? Back then, I could just be like, Bye. And it's over.
Yeah.
Right? Like, whatever it is, whatever that effing fear of being a man or, like... fear of commitment, whatever, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because I was with someone for 15 years before that happened.
Yeah.
Right? We're almost going to touch 20 years.
Yeah.
Like 20. But it was so in COVID when the lockdown was happening and we couldn't see each other. That's when we went like, what are we doing? Like, I know we want to get married, but what are we doing? Like, and that it took the world to shut down for me to get married.
Hey, we all had some eye openers at COVID. I mean, I certainly did as well. I'd been just married a lot longer than you, but that whole impulse of like, am I getting the best deal out of this life as I could be?
This concept of
and then when COVID happened, I was like, I better get back home before someone else realizes I'm not the greatest thing on the planet. Before he realizes that, let me just go back in there.
It's the burden of options. Like the illusion of options.
That is, I was just going to say it's the illusion of options.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's talk about kids for a second.
Sure.
You were obviously smart enough to at least recognize that, wow, when this baby is born and everything is going to change for me, how I see myself and how I see the world and how I see my spouse, so much is going to change. So is there something immediate that did change for you? Like in yourself, like do you feel you changed as a person or there's something that's changing or something?
I am both like more optimistic and also more pessimistic at the same fucking time. It's so weird.
So how are you more optimistic?
Oh my God, just seeing someone grow in front of you is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane, Radhika. Like I can't put it in words. Like people get a kick from watching a plant grow.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I planted this
Yeah.
and now it's a little tree and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Now, multiply that into
Yeah.
like an
I-
infinite number.
I think for any human being, watching someone or something that someone, I'll say someone because to me animals are ones also, but watching someone you love, whether it's it doesn't matter actually who it is, but watching someone that you love, seeing something for the first time that you've already seen and that you like,
Yeah.
it boggles the mind.
It's mind blowing. It's so stupid. It's like
I love being with someone who's seeing the ocean for the first time because I love the water, open water.
Yeah.
And if I'm with an adult, for example, who's never seen the ocean for the first time and they see it for the first time, Raghav, it makes my heart sing. Like I can be on an aircraft.
Yeah.
I was recently actually flying into Chennai, and there was a woman. I was in the aisle. There was a middle seat empty, and then she was in the window.
She didn't stop looking out of the window.
She had never seen the ocean before.
Oh my God.
And we were going to land, I mean, it was the sea or whatever, but we were going to land in Chennai and you can't see the sea when you're landing. And she was just like beaming.
Yeah.
And I was about to cry because I didn't even know this lady. And
Yeah,
I'm
of
like,
course.
See, do you? This
Of
is
course.
life.
Of course.
This is life.
So like when she saw her hands for the first time.
Oh my God. Can
Like
you imagine?
there was this one, like, so, okay, babies go through this thing called sleep regression, where during a developmental spurt,
Yeah.
they forget how to sleep for a little bit.
Okay.
Like, and one of the sleep regressions was literally her figuring out she has hands.
It's like menopause, by the way. We go through sleep regression as well. And sometimes I'm like, what the fuck are these?
Oh my God.
I'm going to bring everything back to myself because see,
Of
I don't
course.
have children, so I am
Of
still a
course.
self-centered
It's your God-given
asshole.
right
Okay,
now. It's
yeah,
your
go on.
God- it's
But
like-
go on about the sleep regression.
Like, she was just, like, there was just one night she would just, like, look at her hands and go, what is this?
Yeah.
These are my, like
Also, I notice sometimes a baby will find its foot, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can actually put their foot in
they're
their mouth,
super
and they're
flexible.
like. I
Like-
remember once my husband and I were walking past a baby in a pram, and the parents, whatever, were sort of standing around, and we were just watching. We were just walking towards this pram and this couple, and suddenly this little baby must have been sort of in that developmental phase because she or he just picked up its foot and looking at it like put it into its mouth.
Yeah.
And Deepak and I cracked the fuck up because it was the funniest, cutest thing we'd ever seen in our
just like
lives.
I know this is like, this is why all parents are such stereotypes.
Yeah.
Because I'm also that stereotype right now.
Yeah.
Just unbridled curiosity and fashion, no question, just pure observation.
Yeah.
Like in Vipassana, they teach you like
Yeah.
just observe. Don't wish for it to be something else.
You've been to Vipassana?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, but like I haven't gone back. I should.
Yeah, I haven't gone back. I was like, that 10 days was so hard.
Yeah, you can do the 3-day one now.
I know I did, but I didn't like it at all.
The 10-day one is.
The 3-day one was shit. It felt like a fucking waste of my damn time.
Oh, really? That's sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like then. Anyway, when I
Anyway,
went,
but back to
so like
observation.
she's just purely observing.
Yeah, they've not been
She doesn't have opinions.
sullied by
Yeah.
the world yet.
She
So
doesn't
they're
have
just like
opinions.
living in the moment.
Yeah,
That whole thing of
like,
living in the moment
exactly.
is exactly
like,
what a
it's
baby
just
is doing.
crazy. It's
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. It's the most, like, no one thing
Yeah.
has given me so much stress and so much joy at the same time.
That's a good the way to put it. Is there something that's changed in your relationship with your woman, with the baby mama?
You know what? No, it's gotten better.
No. Better, worse.
Like, I
has
don't-
something changed about the way you sort of view her, or the way she views you, or just in your relationship has something changed because a new thing has been added. So I would imagine something
We
shifted.
are both working towards the exact same goal. for
Okay,
the
so
first
that
time.
feels like a
We're a team now.
You're a
we're
team now.
like we were always a team.
Yeah.
Always.
yeah,
But now we are a fucking team.
yeah.
You know, like
That's nice.
it's crazy. Like I know like kids can have the opposite effects on some parents.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that happens.
Yeah,
And I don't think people get to control how they feel about things.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like I think this is a it's an oversimplification when people say control your thoughts and control your tastes and control your reactions.
I think your thoughts can't be controlled. What can maybe be controlled is how you react and respond to them.
Even that, to some degree, I don't know.
I mean, over time, it's
over
not
time,
an
like
immediate
well,
thing at
that's
all.
the training, right? But
Yeah,
your
of course.
your
Yeah,
your
yeah,
fight
yeah.
and flight, blah blah
Yeah,
blah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
is still
Mhm.
animalistic
Yeah.
to that sense.
And when you have a small baby in the mix of all of
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like everything's moment to moment.
like
anyway.
like in the sense, no, it's gotten better. It's just the main thing is, oh my god,
It's
now
all
we're
about her.
all in.
So, have you ever watched a show called Californication?
No.
So, I don't know if it's still on like Netflix or whatever,
Yeah.
but it must have been on there.
Can I just take a tangent?
Yeah.
I didn't watch Californication because of its fans.
Who were the
Like
fans?
I
Were the
judge,
fans like a bunch of incel assholes?
like I judge a show on the
Yeah.
basis of how a fan sells that show to me.
But I was a fan.
It's Sex in the City for men, from what I can gather.
So, yes, maybe, but there's one very cool angle to it, which is basically the lead character. Firstly, I love David Duchovny. He's
Okay.
very good in that role.
Okay.
And he has a daughter. So, by the way, this is
Yeah.
an interesting thing. So, the main character is a player.
Yeah.
He's a sex addict. He's
Yeah.
not a player.
Okay.
First of all,
Okay.
he's a sex addict. Okay, they don't come on and say it in like episode
But
1 or whatever,
clearly-
but you know that.
Yeah.
And he has this woman who remains in his life throughout the 7 seasons or however long
Okay.
it went. And they had a child together.
Yeah.
And that child is a big part of the show.
Yeah.
And he took the role because of that. Because for him, playing a player in Hollywood was not like a big stretch.
Yeah.
But playing a guy who also had to think about having a daughter, that for him was very interesting. So that's why I'm talking
Ah.
about that with you. And I love that show because I found that complication
Yeah,
of that
yeah, yeah.
child was very, very cool.
It's like, it's totally like like the world also feels uglier at the same time.
Of course, because the world is hideous. But listen to this.
Yeah.
There's a scene where he says the woman he's with, she needs to move to New York, and the girl is 11. She doesn't want to move from LA, whatever. And he's like, you know what, you go. I will take care of her now because everything is about her.
Yeah.
Everything is about her. And the thing that I liked about that show was no matter how poorly the two of them were getting on, everything was about this child. And I always find it very weird when a couple splits up because listen, adults are adults and you can go through, we don't know the cycle that life will take, okay?
Yeah.
But if you have a kid together, if you have a fucking puppy together, but if you have a kid together, you can't absolve yourself of that responsibility
You
and the
cannot.
goals that you put in place when that thing came into the world, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So to me, watching people not have a relationship with each other, but to keep that relationship for the sake of this, I find that very beautiful
It
and I
is
find
ad-
that very,
it-
very cool.
It's very admirable.
Yeah.
But if you are a toxic household, break the fuck up.
100%. And that is why I'm saying, even then, if you to even recognize you're toxic enough to let go of everything so that you can raise this child properly, it's a lot of maturity that comes into all of that, right?
Depends on how bad the situation
Of
is.
course, listen, please, there are people who will not leave each other because they want to fuck the other person.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to stay and fuck you up, motherfucker. And I don't care about these kids.
Yes. And
Those are not people who've thought through the having kids
it's full
business.
victim.
Fully,
Those kids
fully.
are victims.
They
Like,
are. They are.
And
They will suffer as, you know,
they'll
have...
suffer and they'll go one of two ways.
Yeah.
Either they'll fucking go and overcompensate with
Yeah.
the world
Yeah.
and never be fulfilled,
Yeah.
or they'll go the other way
Yeah.
where they just traumatize the world
Yeah.
and never feel
Fulfilled.
fulfilled.
Yeah, or they'll seek a lot of guidance from counselors and come out the other way.
No,
So there is
most
some
people-
hope for
most
that. There's
people
some
can't-
hope for that.
Dude, therapists are expensive. Good therapists are even more expensive.
That's why daddy's got to save money so that just in case, right?
Yeah.
What was your relationship like with your parents?
Oh man,
You have a brother,
I have a brother.
older, younger,
Older.
and does he have
I-
kids?
Huh?
Does
No.
he? No kids.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, so this is the first grandchild in the family.
In the immediate family, yes.
Okay.
Like, with my parents, my stepdad was a piece of work.
Yeah.
He did what, you know, like Bill Burr has that bit about drop dead years. Like that
I don't know.
men
I've
just
seen that.
keep it in and then they just suddenly drop dead in their 50s. That's what he did. Um, I loved him, but the relationship was, yeah, like, don't want to dive too deep into it.
Yeah, no, don't. Is there something that that you can talk about that you feel like, oh, that happened with my dad or with my mom or whatever in my youth, and that's something that's not repeating itself? Or
Like, in the sense, okay, I'll put it this way.
yeah,
Very simply, I want to take all the good things
Yeah.
my parents did for
Yeah.
me, and I really want to avoid all the bad things.
So one of my friends, he and I grew up together in the Air Force. We're like Air Force cousins, and I just met him recently, and he's gone on to have a few kids. And we were just talking about, our parents and how they raised us. And
Yeah.
look, back in that time, how you raised your kids was so different.
Yes.
Dads were different, moms were different, everything was different. And both of us are just saying we didn't have unhappy childhoods, but that at the same time, there were things that maybe our parents could have done differently. And one of the things he was saying is, he said, I'm very physical with my kids. He said I think he has 3 boys and a girl. And he's very physically affectionate with all of them.
Yeah.
And I saw that with his older son. He's got a big, bloody grown-up 18-year-old kid, or 19 or whatever. I don't know how old that boy is. But he's like an adult, and he's huge. And when we were meeting up, he had not seen his son for a couple of weeks. And he kissed him and hugged him and kissed him on both cheeks. And I don't see a man in India treating his adult son like, come here,
object of
like,
affection,
yeah, like,
yeah.
and like that cuddly wuddly. And I loved it. Like, I thought that was so
It's how it should be.
delightful.
I
And
genuinely think it's how it should be.
They're
Because
all out there.
my stepdad wasn't that guy. I don't know. I don't know my father. He died when I was really young. Like, he was murdered when I was really young. So yeah, I'm just glad that
Yeah.
culture is coming in.
yeah.
What I
Like my mom, I would say my dad was more physically affectionate than my mother. But she watches this, so she's going to be like, what? Now you're going to have to kiss me all the time.
Yeah.
But that's also because I think, my dad was one of 5 kids, and my mother, like me, only child. So I think there's definitely something about being from a bigger family where
Yeah.
there's some kind of
Yeah, 100%.
maybe in that generation, I don't know. I think
No,
things are
100%,
maybe
100%.
changing. Does your wife have siblings?
No.
So your wife's an only child.
Yes.
Okay, so for her, having an only child is probably not the weirdest
Yeah,
thing either.
yeah, it's not.
So I had a very different reaction to that, by the way. So as an only kid, I always felt like I wanted a big family. I was always attracted to guys who had more than one sibling. Like, I don't think, like, I even found people with one sibling to be
I
like,
will
that's
say
too
this.
fucking few, by the
I
way,
will
guys.
say this.
You need to have like 6 or 7 people
Yeah,
going on in that.
I didn't want a kid, and now that I have one, I want 4.
Like,
like, it's just so stupid.
I
It's
know.
so stupid. Like,
And I knew, but I knew that if I have just 1 or 2, that's not going to make, like, I think we should, I would need to have multiples, and I wasn't going to be able to have multiples for many thousands of reasons. And so
Yeah.
I just gave up on the whole idea. Either that, or I'm just finding excuses for just being like, I don't want kids at all. So I don't know. It was like
It's always a woman's
thing.
call.
Yeah,
at the
and
end
it
of
is always a woman's
It's always
call.
a woman's call.
I remember how much I tried to make my husband be like, just take the hit. Just say you don't want kids. People understand when a man says he doesn't want children. They get it. But if I say I don't want children, they're going to think I'm a monster. And he was
Yeah.
like, I'm not saying anything. I do whatever you want. I'm like, now you'll do whatever I want. Now. For the last 10 fucking years, no one
Yeah,
wanted to do what
yeah,
I wanted.
it's-
But
it's-
now you'll do whatever I
It's
want.
totally the woman's call. She's
Yeah.
going to do all the work.
And then finally I had to grow the balls to be like, I don't want kids, leave me alone.
Yeah, because the thing
I
is,
just want to
like-
smoke my weed and not
Yeah,
have kids.
That way my wife is very healthy.
Yeah.
And it's
She probably
she's a teetotaler.
knew also what she wanted long before you came along.
I
to
think
be
I
honest.
think I don't know
Because
about
I-
that.
I-
I think people's priorities change. They do. Like, I don't think she was that vehement on kids.
I'll be honest with you.
20s.
I never wanted kids. I know I never wanted kids. I know in my gut never wanted kids. And I never even talked about them with any boyfriends, even ever. I never talked about them with girlfriends. It was never, I was never, whenever
You
we
just
talk about,
knew.
I
In
just
nahi
knew,
chahiye.
I knew it. And I remember when friends would say, oh, so-and-so's pregnant and she's having a baby, I was like, okay.
Felt nothing.
I felt nothing. I didn't
Fair.
feel anything. I didn't feel even joy. I didn't feel anything
It's
for
kind of
them.
sad that you were made to feel like a monster for this.
No, let me put it this way. That was on me. I believed that people would think that. I don't think people gave that much of a shit. This, you know how it is. Like we people pleasing, fucking needing approval all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was my crap. But what I'm saying is that at some level I knew I didn't want them, and I would never even have said anything like, maybe I'll adopt. There was no kid. I didn't want to, because raising a child it's a calling in a way.
Not
Little
just-
bit.
It's a calling, and also,
It shouldn't be automatic.
motherfucker, please see that you are a responsibility towards everybody else when you raise a child.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just like if you raise an asshole, fuck you. Seriously.
Some kids become assholes on their own. Though.
True. Okay. This is where I get into huge arguments, especially with more left-leaning people.
Yeah.
I'm a Nota voter, fuck everybody. But left-leaning people tend to believe in nurture over nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that your child can be whatever you want it to be. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like everybody has their own thing.
Yeah.
Like in their head. Like for example, my kid's a runner.
Yeah.
She started standing at 8 months. And as soon as she wakes up, she's
Yeah.
she's more hyperactive. What do you think I nurtured this?
Yeah.
Like you think I made her a stander? Like similarly, Bo Burnham had this very nice line about go to a children's birthday party.
Yeah.
The kid playing with themselves in the corner.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a comedian.
Yeah.
The motherfucker on a table blowing out the birthday boy's candle. That is going to be the comic.
Okay.
Like the attention-seeking little shit.
Yeah.
Right. So you find the nature and then you nurture that nature.
Yeah.
Like if you have a stubborn child.
Yeah.
Right. Teach it to care about the right things. That's
so that it
Yes.
takes a stand on what is
no
of value.
well-behaved child has been a revolutionary.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Every revolutionary has probably been a stubborn little shit who went why
Yeah.
to everything.
Yeah.
Just teach it to care about the right things. So you have a
I feel bad for parents. I do. I have a lot of
totally do
sympathy.
as well. I feel
okay.
bad for me.
No. I just in general feel like so much. I'm older now, and so I feel sympathy for parents. There was a time when I was like, "You people are idiots. Who asked you to do this?" But someone's got to do it. It is such a hard job that most people, like you said, are too young to even recognize when they get into it. But they don't have a choice because you have to be that young when you get into it. Unless
It's
you're
so
Robert
weird.
De Niro or fucking Al Pacino, and you're like,
But
I'll
again,
wait
only
until
men
I'm
get
9.
to do it
Yeah,
old.
100%. But at least one parent is 300 years old and the other one's not, right? But I'm just saying that if you want to be want to be alive when your child is in college,
Yes.
you have to do this young. And if you're young, you don't have a lot of wisdom on your side already.
Yes.
And by the time you do, your kid's already grown up with your half-baked shit.
This is
It's
why
not an easy
society
thing.
and biology don't mix.
I know, it's a tough call.
They just don't. Like your prime birth-giving years as a woman is under 27 or something.
By the way,
you're like,
there's another thing they say about it. I just interrupted that only because of this thing. They say that the older the sperm, I hate to say this, but the older the sperm, the uglier the child. So I think you came in under 40, so that's not right? But I have to be honest with you. I know somebody, very good-looking woman, had dumped her first husband for a really rich, older guy who has first family already. His kids are grown, whatever. And then she got knocked up and had these 3 kids with this 65, 70. And she is so good-looking. And I was like, whoa, that's some Donald Trump level ugliness going on with the children.
My God,
and I
that's
know it's a horrible
horrible.
thing to call little children unattractive, but this beautiful girl produced 3 really non-attractive kids. And that is when I heard about the sperm thing, and I was like, kind of makes sense. So I just feel like even the guys out there, just do it young.
Yeah, you have like they don't swim. They swim in circles after a point, bro.
Yeah,
like
I feel like everything ages. Like even your
everything
sperm's
is
aging. Like anyway,
that's what
whatever.
biology and society don't mix.
So
like this thing of like,
go on.
Like yeah, I will say this. Like it might be harsh on parents and falana dimkana and all that. But tough titties.
You made a choice.
But tough titties.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with all that. Yeah.
Once you've had a kid, like I have only one, like 2 goals for my daughter.
Yeah.
From my point of view.
Yeah.
Be kind. And just be smart enough to detect assholes. That's
good bullshit detection.
Yes. Yeah. Those are the only 2 tools I want to give you.
Yeah.
Right. Like just don't spread hate.
Yeah.
Don't spread violence. Don't spread trauma.
Yeah.
Right. And just learn how to avoid it. Like it's gonna happen. People are gonna hurt her. People are gonna whatever.
Oh God.
It's going to happen.
I know.
I can't fucking help
you can't
it.
Stop that.
You can't stop it. But just if I can give you the tools to just detect it.
Yeah.
Listen to your gut and all that.
What's his name?
These are the 2 goals. Everything else
John Stewart.
Yeah.
So I think he had a little boy.
Yeah.
And that was his first child. And he tells this funny story where he was like, his wife and he were at some bakery with his little 2-year, like his son was a year, like it was 2.
Can I just cut you off?
Yeah.
And remember, just go back to the raising a child thing.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So this is where I will never stop admiring my mom, no matter whatever the fucking issues are. Okay. My father was murdered in a bank robbery when I was 4 years old. Yeah. Okay. She could have easily gone down the route of this world is a fucking horrible place. You look out for yourself. You be selfish. Step over everyone and do whatever it takes. But she raised my brother and I to love.
To be optimistic.
Yes. So fuck your excuses.
Yeah.
If she can do it.
Yeah.
Dude, he didn't die in an accident.
Yeah.
Somebody shot him in the head.
Yeah.
Like, if there is a bigger proof.
Yeah.
If she needed anything.
Yeah.
To be like.
Negative.
Yeah. She had every reason.
I find a lot of people who've been through something that big are usually not the biggest assholes.
I've also seen people who've been through like through a divorce and they are like fuck this planet.
It's not a fair life.
Yeah, it's not a fair life.
No, and it's not a fair life.
Like, dude, okay.
No, but that's pretty admirable. And yes, of course, you should absolutely always keep that in mind.
If you were thinking like parents, it's harsh, shut up.
No. I agree with you. I'm just saying, as someone who can look at it with some remove, because I don't have children myself, and I've got to an age now where my friends have grown-up kids and I've sort of seen them go through the whole thing. Like I said, the only reason I have the sympathy is because it's such a big decision. I think it's the biggest decision a human being can take. Yeah. Because we do this consciously. And we don't have all the information, and that's the problem. And we have to take it at an age when we don't have the information. That's what I mean. It's such a catch-22. But anyway,
it's total catch-22.
But coming back to the John Stewart story and the whole thing of you know your daughter's going to get hurt. There's nothing you can do about it. You hope that she'll be able to avoid some of it, right? Yeah. So his son, 2-year-old son, is in this bakery and he buys his kid a cookie and gives it to him. And he says, "I turn around from paying the bill and there's a little girl there, another little 2-year-old, like they're the same exact age, and she's just taken the cookie." From the boy. Yeah. They don't know who this little girl is. She's someone else's kid. It's a crowded bakery. And his little boy starts crying and he says, "And now I know I will have to kill this little girl." And I was just like, I totally get what he's saying and I don't even have children. It's so funny.
Worried.
Oh my God.
I'm so worried, like, for both these things. Yeah. That what'll I do when I see my kid get bullied by another kid, or what will I do if my kid bullies another kid? I have no idea. Yeah, exactly. What animal will come out at that moment? And it's very scary.
Yeah. But you got a little while for this to happen.
I mean,
and luckily
it comes so fast, Radhika.
It's true. It's true.
Where are these 9 months gone? I have no idea.
I know.
Like she was this big 9 months ago, and now she.
100% she's going to be ignored by some little group of 3-year-olds, and you're going to be like,
Yeah.
how dare you people? And then
And also like the other question of like the peer pressure of like these kids will have phones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
the one thing I will say that a friend of mine said, which I thought was very informative, was she said she's a she has 3 children. One has a severe learning disability and a physical disability as well, but the other two are neuronormal. Okay, but what she said is so interesting. She said, I have to every day fight the urge to let my baggage and how I would have felt in that situation
that's crazy.
color what happens.
That's
So
crazy.
if someone makes fun of my son or daughter or ignores them or bullies them or
That's
tells them they can't
insane.
play with me, I have to make sure that I am completely detached from that situation to help them get through it in a healthy way, not like go right back to being a 6 or an 8 or a 13-year-old,
Yes.
because that would
Yes.
be a disaster.
Yes.
So I thought that was just really good
Yes.
parenting.
No, like it's blowing my
advice.
mind right now.
Right?
It really is.
I bring people here to blow their minds, Raghav.
That is genuinely blowing my mind right now.
But it blew my, when she said it, I was like, that is such good advice.
It is brilliant.
And she said it's a hard one to do, but if you can somehow be like, okay, this is not what happened to me at 12, so
Yeah.
wait a minute. You can actually get your kids through anything.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely do.
Yeah.
It's.
I know that I would be enraged by so much because I would be like, I didn't know this happened to me
It's
and
just
I
how
was
do
11.
you control the animal instinct of it all? Like.
Yeah, or your own 12-year-old from coming.
Yeah. Like.
Bleating forth.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's hard. So, you just said something and I just read this and I wanted to bring it to your attention and not to
Sure.
get dark on you, but you're the darkest motherfucker I know, so I don't think it's not going to upset you in any way. So, you know who Margaret Atwood is, right? She wrote Handmaid's Tale. Have you heard Handmaid's Tale? Okay, it's like anyway, so she's a major writer,
Okay.
feminist, whatever. But she is like, she wrote a book called The Handmaid's Tale. It's Handmaid's Tale, right, Sejal? Handmaid's Tale, which got made into like a show, which I think is on Netflix or HBO. Okay, it is dark as shit, by the way. And it's basically, it's awful. It's about like, it is the apocalypse of basically women only being bred to have children and otherwise being treated like handmaids. Okay, so it is awful.
Yeah.
And they're only capturing the
Which
healthy
is
ones, and it's just the
most
worst.
of the
I couldn't
third
watch
world,
it. I couldn't
yeah.
watch it. Yeah, exactly. I could not watch the show.
Yeah.
So I have not watched the show, but I've read the book and I know how dark. But she's a very deadly.
May I
Yes.
just hold on to that thought?
Yes.
I don't know how I will not do this to my daughter, where like, do you have any idea how lucky you are that your soul or whatever chose this family?
Yes.
Like,
But
I don't want to burden her with it, but at
Yeah.
the same time, and go on. Like,
when I read this to you, you might be like, okay, so that even is not even enough, right? So she had this quote, which I am fascinated by, where she says, men are afraid that women will laugh at them.
yes.
And women are afraid that men will kill them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, the imbalance is so fucking awesomely,
Yeah, it's right
and
there.
it's unfortunately true.
It's totally true.
And I just
I've never
feel
been scared of a girl on the street.
Yeah.
Ever.
And I mean,
In a party, maybe once.
maybe. And
No, she had crazy eyes. I
the
thought
thing
she
is,
was going to stab me.
stab you. But I'm just saying, like, it is true that there is more, men are more afraid of shame, I think, and women are actually more afraid of death. So when you have a girl, you said this thing about optimistic and pessimistic, right? And I think that you cannot allow her to grow up frightened. So you cannot be frightened. But how do we balance this? Like, or is it even something that occurs to you and your wife at this point? Like, what does she think? You guys talk about this?
We have thoughts about this. I don't want to share them over here.
Yeah, okay, fine. I would have my child in a cage and I would be moving that cage.
Like, one of the things is I want to make enough money to get like one of those like
guns,
army chauffeurs, like army trained chauffeurs. Like, I want one of those. I want to get like, one is that. Then I want to get.
It's called personal safety officer. I
Yes,
believe.
yes. I genuinely am
Yes.
like, when she's old enough to move,
Yeah.
I'm like, you're going
Yeah.
with this guy. Like, and can I even fucking trust this guy? So, like, do I want like a.
You're going with this guy, me, your mom, and your
Yeah.
grandmother, and
But
we're
at
all
this-
going on this date,
Yeah,
girl.
but at
I'm
this-
sorry, but that's how it's going to be.
Like,
how
yeah,
it's going down.
like, that's one. I wanted a personal safety officer. Like, I'm like, gotta find one of those.
Yeah.
Like, I want to have, like, I did research on what do you call it, like guardian dogs.
Yes.
Like, but not like but I still wanted like, there are many breeds of guardian
Yeah.
dogs, and they're like, so there's some dogs that genetically are attackers,
Yeah.
and there's some dogs that are genetically pinners.
Yeah.
Like
Yes, they'll hold you down.
yeah,
and
they
not-
pin prey. They
So
corner.
will you be getting a Belgian Malinois?
I actually want to get a Tamil Nadu Kombai.
Oh, we talked about this.
Yes, I want to get a Tamil Nadu Kombai. There are these breeds of guardian dogs,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I believe they are, what you call it, they attacking is their last resort, but their first resort is to like tell you to fuck off,
Got it.
which is 90% of the times
Yeah.
enough.
So kind of like a martial artist.
Yes,
Because
of
their
dogs.
thing is like, listen, I'm going to prevent us both from hurting ourselves.
Yeah.
But I mean business.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if you push it,
Yes.
someone
I
someone
want-
gonna get hurt. As
Yeah,
Russell
I want a
Peters
dog
was
that
saying.
can take out a full-grown man.
Got it.
Like, if push comes to shove.
Okay,
If
so
my
you-
girl
so
wants a
you're-
little poodle and something, I'll be like, fuck off.
Yeah,
We're not getting that.
we're not getting that.
Yeah, like.
Okay, so you've gone fully down that road.
Dude.
I see this about you.
Like, I mean, look, I come from a family where a man was murdered in my family.
Yeah.
Like,
Of course,
I
you've
live-
got that as well.
Like, it changes. Like, this is where, like, the fight and flight, this thing came in
Yeah.
for me. For me, I'm like, you know what? I'm not ever going to be that strong physically, or it's just too much work.
It doesn't even fucking matter because if you don't have a gun and the other guy does, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's
Like,
already an uneven
So I
playing
have
field.
learned how to talk myself out of trouble.
Yeah.
I'm very good at it.
Yeah.
But like, for example, Prakhar, the guy
Yeah.
who Prakhar had brought up this question of, are you going to teach her martial arts and boxing?
Yeah.
I'm like, are you mad?
Yeah.
I'm going to teach her how to use pepper spray and a gun. Because the thing is, you cannot ignore the physical difference
Yeah.
between a man and a woman.
Yeah.
You just cannot.
Yeah.
All right. Like, you cannot. No
Just-
matter how well trained
Yeah,
she
yeah,
is,
yeah.
like, no matter how well trained she
Yeah.
is. Okay? Because now what's going to happen
Yeah.
is if she tries to defend herself,
Yeah.
or like, and she loses,
Yeah.
now she has an angry assailant,
Yes.
an angry, bruised assailant.
Yes.
Like, if any girl loses
Yeah.
a physical altercation
Yeah.
like that, now you have an angry, bruised assailant. And
Yeah.
what that motherfucker will do
Yeah.
is, so just get the pepper spray, like,
So our common comedian.
hit and run.
Run.
Don't get into this, like, look, like I'll give you another example. I love watching women's sports. I
Yeah.
really do.
Yeah.
Like,
But not in a creepy way.
not in a creepy way. Genuinely. Oh, so they're all lesbians.
Yeah, I know, I'm just
So,
joking.
like, it's not going to work anymore. But, like the Arsenal women's team,
Yeah.
okay, they train with the under 15 boys.
Yeah.
Like, and they sometimes lose matches.
Yeah.
That's
That's the difference of 100%.
that's how big the difference is.
No, it's true, it's
So,
true, it's
like,
true.
please don't get into your head
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
can beat a
yeah,
guy
yeah.
up. Like, it's
No. But Kanis Surka is also a comedian and very funny in my opinion. And so she has this she has this bit that I remember dying laughing because I saw it live and she was testing it in Bombay long ago. And she's like, nothing frightens a man the way, a crazy woman does. So like,
Yeah.
nothing frightens a guy off more than, dude, she's psycho. So the thing to do when you're walking down a road that you are concerned is to act like you're fucking nuts. So it's like,
that's
"Hello!"
amazing.
Just be one of the-
amazing.
And she's like, trust me, there's not a man on the planet that's going to come near you. And I was like, oh my God. She
That's
closed that set and I
amazing.
swear to God, we were just crying, laughing.
That's so
Um,
funny.
So coming to comedy, from the dark depths of physical assault that let us now move
The fear
here.
of physical.
Let's
Dude,
go.
it's something I just
Let's
live
go
with
to
now.
the right.
Like,
No, we all do. But taking a sharp right from there is your daughter's privacy of any consequence to you, or are you going to milk it for material?
Uh,
Or have you even thought about that yet?
I don't know. Like, for example, I've not posted a single picture of her online.
Yeah, of course not. I've
Like, I
noticed
mean,
that.
that's
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I
yeah.
am right now, right?
I don't think posting pictures and videos, that's one half of it. And there are some people who are like, oh, I'm doing everything to get the likes, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I mean, I follow one or two women comics who totally don't care and are totally like, I'm sorry, this is the gig. You're lucky you don't belong to a family in construction. You'd be building a wall in the sun. Here, you just have to have your photographs online, and
Yeah.
it's fine. So I'm like, I don't have a kid. I don't care. But I'm talking about more about like the experience of a child, talking to a child, what your child
I
said,
will
how she
say
behaved.
this. I will
Do you
say
think
this.
that'll make an
If it's
entry?
something that I would potentially feel that she'll be ashamed of when she sees as an adult, or
Yes.
even as a preteen or whatever,
Yeah.
I am most likely not to tell that story. Like, I'm funny enough. I don't need my kid.
My
for
question
material.
becomes, how do you know the difference? Like, you could get
I'm
that kid who's like, oh, I love it. My dad's
I'm
made like a whole
stupid
thing.
empathetic. I'm
Okay.
like it's a problem.
Louis C.K.
Yeah.
has done a lot of
best.
shit, okay?
Yeah.
But his show, Louis, and even Lucky Louis for that matter, was all about being a dad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Completely. I mean, you can say whatever else you want about the show, but it was really about being a
Being a
dad,
dad.
and Louis was about being a single father.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it all stemmed, everything stemmed from that.
That's
So I was
whoever
very
that
fascinated
kid
by
is
that.
who we got for the younger girl,
Yeah.
the actress.
Yeah.
She is.
So clearly those were not his
so-
actual children.
Yeah, of course.
But I am guessing that a
She's
lot of
based on
right.
the younger
And
one.
then there's a beautiful show called Better Things. Have you seen Better Things?
No,
It is a beautiful show. I think it's on like Geo Hotstar, whatever it is. And it used to be on the FX channel, same as Louis. And I think he was the executive producer on it because the woman who wrote and created that show, Pamela Adlon, she played his wife in Lucky Louie.
yeah.
And she's a phenomenal. So she was a single mother,
Okay.
3 children, grew up in Hollywood. She grew up in Hollywood. She was a voiceover, huge voiceover star, child actor, now phenomenon writer,
Yeah.
director.
She's brilliant in
She
the
is
show.
brilliant, and
Yeah.
if you watch the show, your mind will be
I will
truly
take a
blown.
note.
Better Things, okay? And in Better Things, she has 3 daughters, and this whole show is about a single mom. It's very autobiographical,
Yeah.
and she pulls so much from
Real life.
yeah, her own, and I'm guessing
I
other
don't
people's.
think I will. I
Oh
personally.
my god! For me, my only like regret about not having kids is that I
Is
can't
material.
fucking do that.
But you're so funny without it.
No, it
So-
doesn't matter. But I mean, I would just have more stories. I feel like just
Yeah,
different. Like
yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like my.
Well,
how-
as of now, you're in the place where
like
you're,
dude,
you're
like
okay.
I'm already paranoid about what all I've said right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in the sense, so like. there's a
Does
very
your
good-
wife tell you, bitch, I don't want to hear anything about this on stage?
No, not exactly.
So that not
not ex-
not
like-
exactly, but
like
kind
in the
of.
sense like nah man, like I genuinely don't want her to want attention, like in the sense like as a I know what a incredible never ending suck.
I feel like I'm having an argument with you right now, and I am, I think.
Yeah.
But I also have a different perspective on this
Yeah.
because I think that our
Let me fin-
lives.
then let me
Yeah,
finish.
okay,
Then
fine.
let me finish.
Yes.
Okay. Like, I know what a never ending suck this people pleaser, please like me,
Yeah.
please listen to me,
Please come to my show.
please come to my show, please be convinced by what I say
Yes.
is.
Laugh.
It's
yeah.
it's a never ending suck.
Yeah.
Like my wife is a complete opposite,
Okay.
and dude, she's very content with life.
Yeah. Yes.
I want that for my daughter.
Okay.
Like,
And
so-
why do you think that making material out of being a dad and your dad experiences? I'm not talking about like, guess what my daughter did today? Ha
Okay,
ha ha.
cool.
I'm more talking about as a father.
That I'll do. That I'll do.
Yes.
That I'll
Okay,
do. Like
so
in the
that
sense,
is-
I already share a story about the day she was born and blah blah blah.
Yes.
Like, but it's very like me.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah, because I was just thinking that that's what we do. We talk about our experiences.
That I'll do.
right, in relation to
Like,
other
that I'll
people
do.
and
I'll
whatever.
probably make fun I'll probably make fun of the first date she brings home. Like, of course,
Yeah.
because fuck you, man. I
Yeah.
don't. You're not related.
It-
But like, about her, I'll try to keep it.
Is
as-
he your cousin?
Yeah.
No, daddy, get out.
Yeah.
So like Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld, who I love and I hate.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. But he said a funny thing on an interview once, and he said something like, or maybe he said it in a special. I don't know. I can't remember. It's all mixed up in my head. But he said having a child is like whatever something, and he said you suddenly having a teenager. He's talking about having a teenager. He's like one day they are. Like a Labrador Retriever puppy.
Yeah.
And then one day you come home, like 17 years later, and they're a crocodile.
Yeah.
And you're like, this thing has to go.
Yes.
And so I mean, I think for me, watching people evolve through the different stages of their child
Yeah.
is going to be fascinating. So I mean,
Oh
it's going to
man,
be
like
fascinating
I'm
for you
looking
too.
forward to it and dreading it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, for example, like it's the silliest thing. Like, so when she was a newborn,
Yeah.
she liked contact naps. She likes and at that time
And what does contact naps
like
mean? She is on you.
has to be on you.
Yeah.
Like whether cradled,
Yeah,
whether
yeah.
across,
But it's
like
on your
that, but
body.
on you.
Yeah.
Right. And at the time, it was very annoying because you have to just sit still for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't smoke a fucking cigarette.
You
or
can't
do
smoke a
anything.
cigarette, read a book, like some little bitch. Like, okay, like can't even like listen
Yeah,
to
yeah,
stuff on
yeah.
your phone. She doesn't like contact naps anymore.
And that hurts your soul.
It fucking kills me, Radhika. Like, and this has happened in 9 months.
Oh my God, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like it's like now when I try to cradle, she's like,
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
like, yo, let fucking
Yeah.
go. And I mean, I've done that to my mom.
We've all done that.
Yeah,
right?
we've done,
Yeah.
and it's going to happen. And
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just not looking forward to those feelings. Not looking forward to her doing it. I'm
Yeah.
just not looking forward to those feelings.
Yeah,
Like the
it's
day
more
she comes and says, "I want to live on my own."
Yeah.
That's gonna happen one day.
Yeah. Or you could be like my dad, who was like, you need to go live. Here's the crocodile. Go live on your own. Who knows what the fuck is going to happen?
Who knows?
But good luck with it all, my friend.
Thank you.
And on that note, I think we are done. I think
Yeah.
we're done.
Okay.
I enjoyed talking about your child. I normally don't really encourage people to start. No, that's not true. I do. We're done, but keep rolling, whatever. I don't encourage people to talk about their children, except when I'm at a party and nobody cares about me and I don't know anyone and I have to talk to some fuck-faced fucking South Delhi bitch in a Balenciaga, whatever. And I know that the only way that I'm going to be able to not look like a fucking Lukha standing in the corner is by asking her, so how are your kids and where are they and what are they doing? And then just zoning out because she'll just keep talking and I can just be like,
like for me also, it's such a weird question, which is like, this is the greatest achievement of my life, and I'm like, there are like 8 billion of us.
Yeah.
So it's not really an achievement.
Yeah.
It's what a species is supposed to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is.
Yeah. So
it's such a weird.
another what do you call this? A piece of parental advice I picked up along the way from my other parent friends. Isn't it?
Yeah.
But I feel like people who've never done something are always a fount of fucking wisdom on that shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So a friend of mine has 3 grown daughters, and she said, I'll know I've done my job when they hit their mid-30s and none of them are addicts or have any serious mental health issue. She's like, right now, one's graduated college, the other one's in med school, the third one's got a job. Everyone's like, oh, you must be. I'm like, no. 35.
Yeah, because that's when you know what kind of an old person you're going to be and what kind of the rest of your life you're going to have.
Let's be honest, 35 is not an easy age. We
not.
both hit 35 and now we're on the other side of it. I'm well on the other side of it.
Yeah.
And I know what she's saying is so true.
If I can just carry this forward, I know we're done, but this is too interesting.
Yeah.
Like when I was 25,
we'll go back
when I was 25, I used to look at 35-year-olds and be like, why are you so uncle, bro?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
It's only 10 years.
Yeah.
Right. And then you realize why, because you have the burden of responsibility. You have the burden of watching your parents
Get sick and old and
get
die
sick,
possibly.
old,
Uh-huh.
lose their minds a little
Yeah.
bit, whatever. Like, you know. And then you have your own child to go with it.
Yeah.
Then you also have the thing of you're not the aging.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason athletes retire, man.
Yeah.
At that age.
Yeah.
Like you just can't do it the way you used
Yeah.
to. And all of those things
Yeah.
come together in these 3 years.
And makes you into an alcoholic, and then you have that to continue.
Yeah, all of those things hits you at the same
time.
fucking time.
Yeah.
And I get it why people
Yeah.
age so quickly, so
Yeah.
fast
Yeah.
at that time. Now I get it.
Well, the good news is you get to 50, and hopefully, it all starts to sort of.
You're
even
a
out.
real hope that way.
I
Like
am, right?
yeah, I look at you.
I'm being optimistic now. I've reached my optimistic stage in life,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Now? That's
yeah,
amazing.
now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm weirded out by my own optimism.
That's a good problem to have.
Right?
That's a good problem.
I'm
to have.
cynical about my optimism. Okay.
That's a good note too.
Thank you, guys.
What's
Thank
the
you,
podcast
Raghav.
called?
Good Headspace.
Guys, Good Headspace. Subscribe wherever
Yes,
the button
exactly.
is. Follow wherever the button is.
And share it.
Share it. Like if you found this clip interesting, please share it. Help an algorithm.
Help an algo.
Yeah, algo, please help.
Thanks, Raghav.
You're welcome.